Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Vine Panther Presents. We're doing an all-black episode because we black, and we're about to do Double Cross, which is on all black. As we talk about season 4, episode 2. There's only 6 episodes in the season, so they got to move this shit along. And I was like, yes, let's do that. Well, let's do that. We got a lot of things to talk about. I got notes and stuff, but anyway, let's see what we thoughts. You chewing? Kim, what did you think of this week's episode?
It was okay. I mean, it's Double Cross, right? So we're not expecting Oscar-winning performances or not even Golden Globe performances.
Or NAACP.
Or let's not even go there.
Possibly a Razzie.
I was like, oh,
maybe a Razzie. I would say yes. For sure for Brian. For sure. Brian gets the first one. If from the show, period.
If that's possible. Yes.
Okay, so then I don't know, that nosy nurse she's very annoying. I can't remember her name, and my pad is in my room. Sorry. Okay. She's so annoying. That nurse is like, stop it. Like, make her shut up. I mean, I understand that she's supposed to be, like the doctor's friend or whatever, but she's very annoying. So this episode, I was interested in the fact that the detective is really digging into the fact that his captain is the head of this organization, so to speak. I don't know if he's actually the head, but I know he's running it, right? So I think that this is good that he's putting the clues together. So I am interested in that. I think that's an interesting story. They didn't show the daughter this episode, which was strange, but the thing at the end with the mother, was I blind or is this the very light mom?
No, she's wearing a mask. She was wearing a white mask.
Okay, but her hands look very light.
She is light. No, she's very light skinned. She's light skinned and she's wearing a mask. But she's light skinned. That's what you're. Yes, she's very light skinned. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Very light. Because I was like, So I thought she was a white woman. Honestly, I was like, okay, so these are all like mulattoes here. Okay. But they could be. I mean, look at them. Very beautiful people though. But so then when the waitress was like, when they showed, I was glad they showed how she got into the predicament she's in.
Yes.
Like they showed, I like that. I was like, because we've never seen that before.
Yeah.
And if we did see it, I didn't remember it. Because I was like, that is a good thing. Now we know what happened. And so that's a good thing. I think they're trying to make it a little bit more intriguing by doing these little things. So I thought that was pretty good.
Oh.
Now, Brian and Tiffany, I need them to be shot in the head immediately. Because she's just she's like taking the role to a whole nother level of crazy. Kind of like the way Brian was last season. Remember that? Remember Brian? Yeah. This girl is doing the same thing, and I'm going to need them to stop it. Like, don't make her. Brian is actually not as crazy this season. He's acting kind of normal, kind of like the comic relief, which is fine, right? I don't mind it. But Tiffany, no, she's just becoming kind of annoying now.
I think they were both crazy. She was crazy when she was introduced, but I think at this point she's so much more crazy that Brian looks less crazy.
Mm-hmm. Right. And
in comparison.
True. I have a question too. When we first met Tiffany, wasn't she the head of the hospital?
No.
That's another girl. I thought the same thing too. It's another girl. I don't even look right to me, but yeah, it was another girl.
Yeah.
Cintron was messing with. I think because she was investigating Erica.
Yeah, Erica for the
something happened and they got rid of her or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that storyline. I don't because they were investigating the sister for the Erica for the needle.
She killed that patient, and the black one was investigating it, and then that went nowhere.
And it went nowhere. Like they did. That's why I thought Tiffany and her were the same person. Sorry, I did. I was like, okay,
they look alike.
They
look alike.
Okay, all right. Well then, okay. Well then, and Cintron being dead by a house fire or whatever. Erica's whole performance with the upset about it, I was like, girl, you need to work on this. Like, look in the mirror and do, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is bad. Your face
was a bad picker.
Huh?
She's a bad picker when it comes to men.
Yeah.
She had the gay saying, and then the cheating Centron.
I love.
And now her and the lawyer are giving each other the look. I was like, please don't.
Yeah. She unfortunately, she picks the wrong people. It's a shame. I think her brother does too, but
we'll see what Kenya, even though she ran off. I thought it was kind of funny that she was like, I gotta go. I gotta save my life. I'm gonna get that dick.
I'm gonna get some dick tone.
I'm gonna get that dick tone. She like,
well, wait a minute. Go. Let's talk about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this was a scene. Okay, I thought I was watching Power Book 1. I was like, wait a minute. Is this Ghost? Is this Angie?
So to your point, also the love scene between Tiffany, as we see in the comments, the love scene between Tiffany and Brian was quite passionate.
It really was. But I think that the love scene with Eric and what's her name? Kenya. It was more. I saw more stuff. If you know what I'm saying. I hear you, but as Stacey and I were discussing as we were doing a House Divided. Okay.
They took that shit to a whole new level. Like they
really
said near House Divided level. Like so. But to your point, so last season when Tiffany and Brian first had sex, that was season 3, episode 3. It was nothing. Like she acted like she pulled down her pants. He pulled down his pants. He was still wearing his boxers as he was fake humping her. And I was like, stop it. But like now they're like,
I remember doing.
Yeah. I was like, the boxers on, bro.
We can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. I'm like, what do you think you're doing? And then he had like the porn pose with the hand crossed, and I'm like, this is silly shit. Let's not do this. But like now they're like, okay, some rule somewhere. They were like, let's just be naked and then we can fake ass hump or something. And I was like, but it looked cringy. Yeah, the nurse and Tiffany, I was like, this don't need to be done. Because like y'all fuck after murdering. I'm like,
well, yeah, but that because I watch a lot of true crime, that does happen a lot though. Like it turns people on to kill people. It's weird. It's very weird.
So even when they first had sex, season 3, episode 3, the first time they had sex was in the hospital because for their shared hatred of Erica.
Right.
Then Tiffany finds Brian's lair. And then they have sex after she helps him bury that stripper.
Mm-hmm.
So they do have a very unhealthy sex, like death-centered relationship. Like it's not healthy. But yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A lot of things going on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which I would say this show is kind of entertaining. I would say. It's entertaining. It is. Yeah. It is. I'm not really feeling the detective's wife. She's very, very stiff and very like it. I don't know what it is about her acting. It's just it doesn't flow. It's, you know what I mean? Like she's
very deadpan. She's
like, sweetheart, give me something.
Give me something.
Yeah.
Your stepdaughter was kidnapped. You're looking at the woman who did that, also murdered some people, but also Detective Ryan, again, like this, where is the Latino one? Like this one, like Robin in the courtroom. Robin murdered your lover and almost murdered you. Where are you in the courtroom?
Yeah. Probably thought she had better options.
I mean, I hope she did. I hope she, because like this but anyway, Stacey, any overall thoughts?
Centron being burnt to a crisp. Okay. With hairspray and a lighter.
Yes.
I don't think that's how that works. To burn a big grown ass man up to a crisp like that, I don't think so.
Yeah, and especially they didn't pour that much of anything on him.
They didn't. It was like I said, it was the hairspray and the lighter with the CGI fire.
Yeah,
which they showed again. And I'm like, damn it, Tyler Perry.
He was so burnt up they can't see that his throat was cut conveniently.
So let's get into that, because that kind of irritated me, because I thought, I didn't know how much time had passed. So apparently it's been 2 days since he was killed. 2 days since a doctor house was burned down. He was killed in it. They're investigating his body right now. Detective Ryan and his wife are looking at the burnt body, sees that his throat was cut, that he was stabbed in the back. This shit should have made the news, for one. And the hospital shouldn't be running around. Oh, sorry, back up. They're looking at
that was the prisoner's body.
Son. That was the chief's son that they found out. So they still have not examined the body. So they're even more stupid. They have not examined this doctor to the point that all of a sudden they can't figure out that his throat was cut and he was stabbed in the back. This makes no sense. Also, Erica should have already known about it because it's been 2 days, which means that shit should have made the news and he should have known way before now. But it takes the nurse to be like,
and there was no blood. Huh? There was no blood. Did the fire burn up all the blood that would have been coming out of him?
Stop it. Apparently so, Tyler Perry. I mean,
basically they're trying to say that all the skin.
Oh, it cauterized the wound.
Yeah.
Bleed. Got it.
I was like, stop it.
And they didn't find the knife in his back? Or did they take the knife out?
That huge knife?
It was still there.
Was there. It was
still there when the fire came, but somehow it melted away, and therefore they couldn't.
Wait a minute. That whole damn butcher knife.
The whole butcher knife melted away. The second one that didn't exist in the first place, but it melted away. Damn it! I was like, fuck y'all, man. Okay. Wait. So for the record, no. The one that she stabbed in the back, that did exist. The one that she cut the throat didn't exist because there was no other knife in the drawer. So the one in the back did technically exist in the box. So I'll let that slide. But that second knife can kiss my ass. I won't let that happen. Notes. Detective Ryan finds out that the police chief killed his son. The murder of the son happened in season 3, episode 4. So the police chief got a prison guard to kill his son. Because Detective Ryan's wife was interrogating him or talking to him, interviewing him in the jail, and she was about to say, I'm gonna tell you who's really behind all this shit. And then Daddy had him murdered by a white prison guard. So that's when he died, and that's how he died. Gemini. So we are introduced to Gemini Cross, the mother of these three of these three murderers. So I was like, she is one of the 75 women in white. So apparently she works for the same organization that enslaved her daughter. So I'm trying to figure out how that's going to work.
Yeah, out. I heard that last episode. So I'm trying to figure out, how does that work out? Was Robin really snatched, or was it her mama? Right?
I think she left her kids. So I think somehow she works for the organization. She didn't know that her daughter became a sex slave / skate rolling assassin, but she's been like monitoring her. Like Gemini says Robin needs to be looked after. So,
but remember, no. I'm talking about, it's like the story that Eric and Erica told about their sister Robin was they were all on their bikes. They were, and then all of a sudden, for some reason Robin was kind of lagging behind.
They said fuck her,
and Eric and Erica kept on going, right?
Yeah.
Instead of watching their little sister, they kept on going, and so that's when she was taken. Yeah. So I'm saying, if this is the mother's organization, wouldn't she know that Robin was snatched as a child by her own organization, right?
Yes.
So I don't understand this. This doesn't make any sense. Did the mother snatch and leave the twins?
Joined the organization.
Yeah. Also,
because it makes it seem like they snatched Robin first.
Yeah.
And the mother went away some time later.
Yes.
She faked her death or something because they think she's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. They need to figure this out, because that doesn't make a lot of sense.
It don't.
Okay.
But we got 4 episodes and they'll wrap it all up. Don't worry about it. So we're
so confident.
We're introduced to Benny, a man with a mouthful of fake teeth, who just got out of jail and trying to take the streets back. And apparently Eric runs a barbershop now.
No, he owns the barbershop. Now wait a minute. Now Eric did say in, I think, season 2 that he does have businesses.
Yeah,
he did say that. So
he owns a barbershop, and so Benny walked in. Apparently, Benny used to date his mom back in the day. So Eric and Erica should know who this man is.
Yes.
Eric killed Mr. Cook's grandson Giant in season 3, episode 3, because he knew about the virgin kidnapping and selling. So
the entire hood is sex trafficking for some reason.
Yes. Every random hood dude that Eric runs into somehow is a part of sex trafficking, and then they all get murdered. I got what 12 looked like. What the fuck did I just write? Oh. So Robin going to court for murdering a cop and almost killing another cop.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I'm about to say that this show is more realistic than Power Book 2. Because when you go to jail for killing a cop, you ain't getting parole. Like that's what's not happening. Like she didn't get parole. Like that makes sense. Right. I thought she was gonna walk out and be like, oh, I was like, Tariq went home.
But Robin has priors. Tariq does not.
I'm like,
Tariq was a kid. Yeah.
He's a grown man. But he
wasn't a man. He was
18. That's a man.
Okay.
At least.
Whatever. So did you think that you were a man who could just do whatever you wanted to at 18, sir?
I know I could be.
That is what the law says. That's what the law says, is that you're a man. But in honesty, you're not. You're immature and you make a lot of mistakes because you're not ready.
I'm a 30-year-old, so it's fine.
I hear you. I'm just saying, like, I was happy that Robin actually got, said no parole. Like, we're gonna take you back.
She deserved. This woman has been doing shit her entire life.
We've seen crazier. That somehow I thought, because we thought she was gonna be out. I thought that's how, but they broke her out, so that makes more sense. I'm just saying that makes more sense that they actually tried to break her out. Yeah, I like that. And boyfriend.
I kind of thought it was gonna be Eric and Erica that did it though, but Erica's trying to go on the straight and narrow for some freaking reason.
Let's explore.
She's always been on the narrow.
What?
She just gets sucked into her brother's shenanigans.
True.
She absolutely not true. She slit.
You think that's true? I think Eric always talks her into doing stuff.
She slit a man's throat after she found a condom.
That was the crime of passion.
She did.
Whatever happened to the professor that she killed or whatever?
We never got back to that. Like, did she actually kill the professor?
Let's just say Eric took care of it.
Maybe Eric did it for Erica, but like that never got addressed to our points. Like that never got brought up again. But in this episode, Erica is the voice of reason. Like we have to work through the system, and immediately she whoops Tiffany's ass, like in the hospital.
I mean, what's she gonna do? Call cops on her?
So you don't go to jail for assault. And then why didn't she pull out her ponytail? Like that fake ass hair should got pulled out. Like
they came back with like super long hair. It was like one scene the hair was here, and then the next scene it was like here. I was like, what happened?
Yeah, the hairstyle.
The nurse did it. Kenya did it, and
Erica
detective's wife did it.
Oh. I was like, this is that.
Oh, wait a minute. The detective's wife's hair was down her ass. I was like, okay. That's my next ponytail, y'all. Next week, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna flip it over here so y'all can see it.
I was like, correct. I'm like Tiffany. I was like, Erica is not the voice of reason. So it was interesting that she was the one to be like, okay, she's more sensible than Eric. That's
right. Eric is an
understatement.
Out of control. Right.
But I'm like, but she's still crazy as fuck. She's like, I killed a man. It was the most exhilarating thing I've ever felt. I'm like, you are a fucking murderer.
Yeah, she's like her brother. They are twins for real. Like. Their minds, even though he's more aggressive than she is, they still work. Their minds still work the same.
Together.
Yes. Yeah.
And if they had a bigger budget, they'd be killing more, sex traffickers every episode.
Sure. And they should do that, right? Yeah, because if you're going to give them a purpose, that's a great purpose.
That's a good purpose. Like they need to stick to what they know. Eric's girlfriend's eavesdropping in the hospital was doing family business listening.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. What's her name? Oh my gosh.
Oh, Devin. Yeah, we know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Just heavy set girl. Yes.
That should be the heavy set. Yeah. One who's always eating because she hungry. Yes. Like, damn it.
But she's beautiful. I'm not teasing her because of that. She's beautiful. We know she's beautiful. But
you ain't gotta explain it to me. She's always eating. That's facts.
She is. And her husband too.
I was like, yeah, right? It's always the big ones. The knife was used to kill him should still be at the crime scene. Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
There was two of them. Yeah.
That makes sense. The prison chick trying to bully Robin was hilarious. One punched her in her face and she was out. the cell was open. I didn't think that was a thing. That y'all could just walk in and out of your cells when you
well at a certain time of the day, and we saw that on Mayor of Kingstown, where they open up the cells for them to be in the hallway with each other, talking and stuff, and then at a certain time they lock them back in. I think they do it twice a day.
I would submit, let's not ever use Mayor of Kingstown as an example of what right is. But like, well, you saw it there, so it's got to be true. Let's,
I'm just saying.
But even more funnier, the guard didn't even give a fuck. Like, I thought the guard was gonna bring out the billy club and beat her or something. He just kept on walking. I'm like, what are we doing? I'm like, this is assault. Like, you need to get into this. Like, it could have been self-defense, I mean, I guess, but I'm like, we talked, like, we do something with this. He was just like,
Well, because and it could be, we don't know. Maybe he's a paid, guy to leave because everybody knows who Robin is, or
Mama said, take care of my daughter, something.
Yeah.
Like that would have been an opportunity to address that. Detective's wife is mainly looking. I don't know what she's doing.
I mean, she's pretty, Marcus. She is a pretty woman, but her acting is just so. It's just. It's like, give me the emotions. Give me her mouth is giving us emotion, but her body language is so flat that it's like, are you okay? Like,
it's like her Botox is too strong and she can't make facial expressions.
Yes.
She's like,
who are we talking about?
Oh, the wife, Ryan's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Eric was pumping,
she is still. Yeah. She
said Eric was pumping her butt. He was.
That's what I'm saying, y'all. That was a scene.
I hear you. I mean, I'm like, they put some effort into it. Those two scenes were probably the longest scenes in the episode. Like, I was like, why am I still watching this? Like, is she gonna be pregnant after all this? I'm like, what are we doing? Is there gonna be another cross coming? That wasn't even what the joke was going. But I was like, damn it, I can't pass up a good coming joke.
I can't believe it.
It's just too easy. Erica is not a good actress. She's just pretty. I will agree with that.
I would agree with that.
Yes. The acting on the show is horrible, but entertaining. I also facts.
It is. It is entertaining.
These are all great comments.
And I like seeing that comedian, that old comedian.
Mr.
Michael
Cooks.
What is his name? Michael Caulfield or something like that.
Collier.
That's it. I love, man, when he was in his prime, he was the best.
He was really hilarious.
Good. Yeah, he's hilarious.
Detective Kid? Yeah. Let's talk about the Kevin Costner bodyguard moment that was unnecessary. So when DeAndre and fucking Gemini come to save Robin, why did DeAndre pick up Robin and carry her maybe 10 feet?
Like she's a child.
He did the same thing that Tommy did to Eva.
Oh, really?
Saved her from that car. When he picked her up and he was like carrying her. I was like, why is he carrying her like that?
She could walk, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's perfectly fine. Like her legs are fine.
Well, I was okay with his muscles were flexed. I was like, okay, no problem.
I was like, he's like, come on, baby.
That's his baby.
It wasn't even that far. It wasn't even that far.
It really wasn't. But didn't she have on ankle bracelets too? She didn't? Oh, okay. Because I was thinking maybe that. Maybe he didn't want her shuffling.
And that makes sense.
And where were they taking her?
Who the heck knows, girl?
Wait, are you talking about the cops or DeAndre?
The cops.
Oh, back to the prison. She was denied parole. So they're taking from the courthouse.
I don't know why in my mind I think like the court is here and then the prisoners are like underneath
downstairs.
Get them. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they do have in most courthouses they do have a holding cell
for when they bring the prisoners from the prison. A small holding cell,
and they put them in a holding cell.
So she was the only prisoner that went to court that day. I don't think it would be like a bus.
It would be a bus. It should have been a busload of them. You're right.
I was thinking too, did y'all think that they were actually taking her to the jail, or were they about to do something to her? Because she was looking around a lot, and it just seemed like they were trying to give us
the vibe. Like
the vibe.
I felt that too. So I didn't know what they're like. Why are they showing this? Right, something's gonna happen in the transport. Right.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe like someone was gonna try to kill her. I mean, maybe the police chief, because he don't want her talking. Perhaps.
Yeah.
And then, she has to bust out. That's how she gets away because she kills the cop, whatever, like, Tyler Perry style. And then she gets out the car and she runs away. I didn't think DeAndre and Mama were just going to pop up all of a sudden and had set up this whole elaborate traffic stop.
Yeah.
Mayor of Kingstown. And be like, hey, this is how we're gonna save Robin. But yeah, it should
where is she going?
Huh?
Where is she gonna go?
They're gonna take her back.
Her baby's gonna put her somewhere.
Yeah, well, Mama, she left with Mama's mask, and DeAndre's gonna take her back to safety. Then she's gonna be like, who saved me? Mama. So she don't know her mama's involved. That's it. That right now, as we discussed last week.
Does she even know her mother is alive?
No. Because that's what DeAndre said when he talked to her last week. Hey, Robin's in trouble. We need to take care of this. Like, I won't tell her that you're involved. Something. Collier. Who's Collier?
Michael Collier. He's giving me. Thank you, Marcus. The comedian that I forgot his last name.
Thank you. The sex scene. Yes. It was a lot.
You put it in your notes.
Huh?
Wait a minute. So you went back to the sex scene afterward?
No. I made a list of my comments.
Oh, did you? Okay, I'm so sorry.
It's at the bottom. I was like, what the hell am I talking? I was like, what am I writing? I don't even know what the. Anyway, fucking. Hey, let's talk about unnecessary characters. What about the nurse, the old nurse that was just sitting up there crying with no lines? That like the same nurse, I think that's the one from last week who said, "Can you sign this paperwork?"
Yes.
I was like, "Who are you?"
No, there's no need for her. I mean, none.
The nosy nurse wasn't enough to show people care about Centron. Like that wasn't enough. We had this random ass woman over here.
Yes.
Hold up. Let's talk about Eric, the forensic scientist, who finds the needle thing, and it's like I shall get my gloves. Yo,
no, the poke.
It was a poke mark, and they really messed up because they left a scar. How the hell can you see a scar or a punch? This man's entire neck is covered in tattoos. There is no way you saw that. I was like, come on. Was there a scab there? Come on.
I would have took it better if the Wonder Twin powers told Erica when last episode, oh shit, I gotta go help my brother. And then she gets to him and she's like, let me see your neck, because I felt it in the force. And then she's like, oh, there it is.
Or he could have just been like, you know what, my neck
hurts.
It hurts. Like, what's going on? Can you look at that for me? And she's, maybe through the writing,
magnifying glass.
Yeah, she can see it. Yeah. Right.
How about, I know, yeah, I would have one of those, but like the whole, I'm looking at your completely tatted neck and go, wait a minute, I think I see a small hole that I shouldn't be able to see. Let me look into that. I'm like,
that from the tattoo gun, like,
get the fuck out of here, bro. She's like, oh, somehow.
Well, you did tell that girl to stab her in the neck and then shoot you in the chest. So
right,
maybe she did what you told her to do.
Exactly.
All that. Thank you.
That's right, Stacey.
That's absolutely
That's
right.
You're right.
If you go back and watch that episode, she was like, find his heart and stab him in the neck. That don't make no damn sense, but that's what she said.
She did.
I was like, damn it. Actually, I thought they were going to do writing to say that he actually believed it was Kenya because she ran, which is suspicious. And he found the syringe thing. That's why I thought there was going to be something like that. But anyway, he's testing for fingerprints because now he knows how to run fingerprints. I'm
not surprised by that. Eric knows everything. You need to stop that. Eric knows everything.
I like the way he wrapped the gloves around his fingers instead of just putting the gloves on. Like what?
Now I've seen that on
procedurals. You got two gloves. You just
I've seen that on procedurals.
Yeah,
they typically do it with like a napkin or something, or they'll do the pen.
Yeah,
with a pen. But that was ridiculous.
Or if you're in a fast-paced situation where like we got to hurry up, pick this thing up, but like this is your lab, you got nothing but time. Like glove it up and be like boop 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 boop. Anywho, I'm just waiting for him to strap Tiffany to that fucking Dexter table and do the buzz, like, and then like all of a sudden fake blood starts to pop up. Did you notice they had the fake blood with the gunshots because they can't afford like squibs? Hilarious. I was like, damn it.
The cop, yeah.
At least they didn't put mannequins on the ground like they did it at the end of the season finale of season 1. I was like, damn it. I could see the mannequin, Tubi. Fuck y'all. I'll leave it.
Tubi.
Damn it. I was like, you.
Oh, I watched the Tubi movie the other day called Best Friends.
Oh, that's the one.
I saw that.
That's what KJ was going back and forth about. Was it good?
It was actually okay. I would say that it was okay. Like it did have I mean, I understand the scene that he was talking about, but that wasn't a majority of the movie. That was one scene where maybe they did take like a section and copy it from a different movie. Okay. But
is that what he was saying?
That's what he was saying. He was saying, I can't remember the movie he said, but it was a Martin movie. And he showed us the Martin movie screenshot and then the movie shot from Best Friends. So it's like within the editing process,
stock footage. Stock footage.
Yes. And so, but that didn't bother me. The movie was okay, and it had a twist at the end, which was very it was actually okay to watch. Like it wasn't spectacular, but it was like something to watch. It's Tubi. So
you know what? You sold me.
And it's Marcus Houston. Like Marcus Houston, as I didn't realize this, he has a lot of movies he's executive producing, he's directing, he's writing. He's one of the writers on this one. He's doing a lot.
Marcus said that they pulled a Tyler Perry. The old nurse just had her mouth open and made no crying noises. Hilarious. Also, she had no tears either. She just patted her face.
Tears. But Erica did not have any tears. If you didn't notice that, like when she was upset,
she was trying. I guess she went from fuck that dude. He ain't shit. He ain't gonna never be shit. And he was cheating on me. He's dead. Oh my God, when did this happen? 2 days ago? And somehow this shit didn't make the news or even got around the hospital? Oh my God, thank you for telling me. I would never have found out. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, you don't call this dude, text this dude, nothing. Be like, hey, you ain't shit. Damn it.
I mean, if you find out someone, when people talk shit, right? So she was talking her shit. She knows she loved that man, but she was talking her crap. But then to find out the man died, because that is emotional. But the problem was Erica didn't give us the emotion she's supposed to give us. Like she's supposed to be crying, but like maybe crumpled down in like on the ground crying. Like
I don't know about that, but I mean she put them hands on Tiffany though. She had those feelings. She was like,
oh, because she was angry. Yeah, Tiffany is a bitch. Yeah, she deserved to get fucked up. I'm sorry, she did.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I was like, couldn't they have found the puncture wound on Eric's neck when they were doing his blood work? Or just examining him. Like a man gets shot unconscious, you check out the body. You gotta see like that's
you're supposed to touch this, right? Don't you touch all of this? And I thought you do. I mean, why didn't
if they didn't see the puncture wound in his chest and be like, okay, how did he?
Oh,
because he had a heart attack.
Yeah, that's a good point. Point. Who administered the adrenaline shot? It was Sam from the Oval. But that's a good point. That's a good point. Like also, it makes it seem like Erica is the one that did all his medical treatment. She's like, this is my brother. I got this. Like it was just her. So
therefore, that's what it seemed like to me. So she missed it.
Also true. Also, she's fucking Johnny Cochran now because now she can read off the whole law.
She did that before.
Oh, when she was talking to
the lawyer.
Yeah. I feel like they did that like season 1, season 2. Because I guess they both have photographic memories.
Yes.
Yeah, they do have that. Yeah.
Yeah, she did that before. I can't remember.
You're right. Because that's how she justified reading off the entire law. Like she was like, I got a photographic memory. But I'm like, then you should be her lawyer. That's what I was waiting for.
Remember when Eric got in trouble and she went into the police station and she was like, blah, 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 and she was doing something to get him out?
Yes.
Also,
real quick, this is what I wrote. Why are the twins dressed up like they're going to club and not to the church and not to court?
Yeah, with the pink, she had on the pink, and I was like, that is a bright ass color to wear to court. Like most people wear like navy or black.
They say they're dark colors for capers.
Oh, that's right. Well, she could have even worn like a beige or brown, right?
You wear pants, you wear a suit, you wear a dress. Like any lawyer with any kind of sense would have been.
Remember, she used to go to work at the hospital in like mini skirts and pumps.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She did.
I'm like, you were going to court. That lawyer should have said, yo, you need to be dressed appropriately because you are representing your sister. Like no lawyer should let their client's family or their actual one paying them. She's one, they're one paying, like dressed like that. I was like, are they about to go to the club after this? Even Eric wasn't dressed inappropriately. He had a shirt open like he was about to hang out at the beach or something. I was very confused. I was like, what?
There are some people that dress terribly to go to court. It's bad. DC and Maryland, child, the stuff they wear.
You got to look at the population you're working with. So I mean, I get that, but like Erica is a doctor, right? Like she's supposed to have her shit together. Like if Eric dressed like that, right? Because he just came from the streets or whatever, like that would make sense, right? But Erica, somehow the voice of reason, like I would thought she would have been dressed appropriately. Like I'm about to go to work after this.
Well, she should have worn, instead of pink, and the top was chiffon, which chiffon is see-through. So she should, I was like, why is that top chiffon and I can see her bra right through it? You don't wear that to anywhere that's a professional environment, not even work, right? And so I
thought maybe the lawyer invited her to lunch after the court. So he's like, hey, she's already dressed. That's what I thought. Maybe they're probably gonna get together. I'm pretty sure. What happened to the chubby nurse that was helping Eric? What happened to her?
The forensic scientist?
Yeah. I was like,
maybe she's on a different show.
Like, I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta do something better with my life. Yeah. This double cross is going to get too crazy. Everybody but the daddy. In season 5, daddy's coming. At this rate, they have to.
Okay.
If you got sister, you got mama.
I think you're hoping because you want a black dad to show up.
I'm just, they're gonna have
these are black kids.
I'm just fucking with you. They're gonna have no daddies. Like, well, it's gonna be a kid. Eric has a kid. That's what's gonna happen. Some 18-year-old fucking hardhead is gonna come in and try to kill Eric, and you're gonna find out that's his son.
Oh, with tattoos up to here, like right.
Hey, it could happen. Yes, it could happen.
Maybe a 12-year-old.
All right, let's say 12-year-old fucking skateboarding assassin. Like Eric's gonna have a kid. Like they won't have daddies, but
Eric's probably pregnant. So
I said that, right. So some child next season.
Maybe the heavy set lawyer, the one that you're talking about, maybe she had a baby and she didn't tell Eric.
All right, so then that's how she comes back. Now that Kenya is getting that Eric loving. Maybe she killed her. So that's my man.
Yes.
I don't know. The lawyer has do me eyes at Erica when he met her.
He did. Absolutely.
Yes. But Erica also gives a vibe of maybe we can do something. I mean, she just a little bit.
Because she's pretty, she gives this vibe.
I just feel like, again, like say she'll make good decisions. Every time you turn around, like
no,
she does.
That's not fair. Because she's an attractive woman, she gives that. No.
I don't know.
She absolutely did not give that to that man. He's attracted to her. That's fine, but she's
attracted to him.
She did not lead him on.
I didn't say leave. I'm just saying I didn't say leave. I'm saying, but she's like, hey, I'm available. She is available.
No, she was about to leave. Remember, she was like, I'm out of here because you're basically not telling me what I want to hear.
That's what I want to hear. She's like, I can
she
be
was
the
about
lawyer.
to leave. Right.
And then he was like, hey, girl, I saw you walk away. Don't go nowhere. He's like, all right.
Wait a minute. What is happening?
She's like, yeah, that long ponytail's doing it for me. I don't know where that came from, but yeah.
It came from Ryan's wife.
I know.
They just switched
our hair. They're like, hey, I gotta get in a fight. Give me a long ponytail because that makes sense. I was like, it doesn't. It doesn't. You can't.
Oh my God, that's the one thing I would grab in a fight.
Just
wrap that sucker around, bam, right in the face.
Dude, that's a vulnerability. You would think Tiffany would be able to do some shit like that. We got nothing. Davis is in the doghouse. Yeah, they got me.
He is.
They got me. Forget you, Marcus. You gotta stick with me, man. You gotta stick with me. I don't know why these women turning on me because I'm like, Erica makes bad decisions. Gotta give up that ass.
That's like saying she has fuck me eyes. Yeah.
Someone said that about me once.
That you have fuck me eyes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. How are you looking at them, sir?
It was a very weird situation. Anyway, my girlfriend at the time was like trying to make my best friend jealous. I think it was something like that. And it was weird. But she was like, David has these long eyelashes. He has these fuck me eyes. She also, she had a long sexual thing going on. But my point is, it's been said, and I was like, weird. I was like, yeah. Anywho, on that odd note, I would say, Stacey, anything else for the cross triplets?
I think I did, but not right now.
They kind of threw you off, right, Stacey?
What's happening?
My bad.
Oh, why didn't Kenya say, "Hey, I'm running because the chief of police is a sex trafficker"?
or run back to the lair. Look here, Iris. You don't leave safety. You dumb bitch. Like, you go back, you stay in safety. Like, she can just go back to the lair and wait for Eric to come. Like, it's like she just truly ran off to that grandma. Everybody always has a grandma. All of a sudden,
in Idaho or Iowa.
In Iowa with a ranch or some silly shit. After she got that dick. She'll come back 9 months later with the baby, as Kim pointed out. Yes. Yeah. Somebody's come back pregnant because Eric is putting it down somewhere. Somebody's come pregnant. Anyway, anything else? All right. The crown is heavy. I can see with that. Kim, anything else, please?
No, not really. I mean, this show is just entertaining, and I enjoy looking at all the beautiful people, also especially the men. Also, absolutely.
I agree.
But it's actually kind of making some sense. So I'm here for it. Not all. It's not all of it.
Everybody, I was being too agreeable. I thought about what I said. I was like, what the fuck am I talking about? I mean, I said beautiful people. This is stick with beautiful people. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Wait a minute. Okay, absolutely. So like I said, eye candy is wonderful. The men eye candy is wonderful. And it, like I said, there's certain parts where that are really entertaining. There's other parts that you're like, what the fuck is this? So yeah, I'm just gonna continue to watch. I have no predictions because the show, it's kind of off the hinges. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen next. Like, and did we all see what is her name? MC Yo-Yo. Don't play with my yo-yo.
Oh, the one sitting in the chair with the hat.
Yes, she's back. Remember, we saw her season.
Yeah, because this is a flashback. Well, the last season, because she was
the last season. Okay.
Yeah. That's why they were going back 2 weeks later, which they were trying to be consistent. So
okay. Yeah, because I think you asked one time, where did Yo-Yo disappear to? Like, what happened to her character? Yeah. Well, now we see she's alive and well, doing great
on Double Cross, living her best life.
Yes. What? So we cannot say that. Why am I laughing?
Yeah, I'm like, you're like, we can't say that. Like, we can't say what? Like, I'm on the edge of my seat.
We can't. I mean, at least she's doing well. Let's just say.
All right, she has a job.
And she's getting into the acting thing like a lot of rappers do, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So other than that, yeah, there's nothing. I have no predictions. Okay, Stacey, are you okay? She'll
be on BMF season 4. Fuck it. 50.
She might.
Let's not put it past 50. Let's not put it past 50. All right, guys.
He's not getting Queen Latifah, so he might as well get Yo-Yo.
Oh, he tried to get Queen Latifah.
But I mean, when you look at them, you can see that how they're similar in their looks and stuff. So
I get you. Casting, right? She could be Monique's sister.
She could.
Damn. I was like, look, so she runs the opposite competing strip club across the street from Monique. So when Meech and Terry show back up, they can be like, hey, you can gamble over here or sell drugs in my club. He's like, oh, let's go to that club. I'm just making up shit. I don't know. There'll be no sex trafficking going on. That's just weird. And Terry and Meech got standards. So they won't be involved in that. David loves the people. I do love people. Most of the time. I don't know. Last night I went to this couples bullshit. I was irritated. Like, this is weird. Okay, listen. This is at a church. I gotta tell you the story. This is at a church, okay? Mm-hmm. So they bring this motivational speaker and his wife to talk about couple counseling, some shit. Mm-hmm. It's a multicultural church, okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mostly us though. It's mostly black people, right? Mm-hmm. This black counseling comedian, wherever the fuck, does like racial jokes, like the standard, DC improv. Hey, white guy, you're racist, right? Ha 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 stuff. And I'm like, we're in a church. Like, why are you? He used the word Tigger. Like, he was doing the jokes about, a guy named Tigger, like nigger. But like, I was like, why are you doing jokes like this? Like, this doesn't. What? Like, how is this okay? Like, I was confused. But anyway, the whole story, basically, the lesson was women, as I took it, women, when you are upset at your husband, look at yourself and ask yourself what happened in your past that causes you to get mad at your husband, and then fix that, and y'all can stay together.
So what advice should they give to you guys?
Make sure your woman takes this course. I promise you that was the subliminal. Like, they were talking like couples need to look inside themselves, but it was always the women looking inside themselves. Like, I was
so basically they're saying that women have baggage and men need to assist their wives with the baggage.
I give you this. One of their real life examples was that a man was married to a woman who did not want to clean the house. So the woman had to look into her past to find out why she didn't want to clean the house.
Because she's lazy.
She was beat as a child, and when she had to clean the house. So therefore she equated cleaning the house with that abuse, and that's why she didn't want to clean her house today. So once she addressed that, everything was fine.
So she's rebelling against the control of someone trying to make her clean the house by
living in a nasty house.
But you're never addressing why the husband expects the wife to clean the house, apparently by herself. Like, what made you think a wife is a maid? Like, we don't get into his. Well, we don't know that, but I'm saying it doesn't matter. Like, what makes you think to the point that you can't be like, why are you so mad? Like, this is divorce level. Like, this is what you got to go to counseling for this.
Know that you don't clean before he married her.
Also, another issue. So then this other couple.
That's very true, Stacey. That's a problem. That's why I feel people should. This is just my personal opinion. You should live with somebody at least a year or two before you marry them, because you get to know, are you a clean person or a dirty person? You get to know their habits. You don't think so?
I like, yeah. People get married.
Yeah. Also true. That's why a lot of people got divorced during COVID, because they're like, "Oh shit, I got to stare at my spouse every day, all day." Now you go.
But that's my point. If you live with someone for at least a year, right? You see whether you actually can live with this person,
and
right?
It solves a lot of problems. Oh, you can talk to Stacey about that. But she's living proof that works. You got to be in it. You got to go. But the other story, so this other couple, I'm sure was a plan. But he was like, "Hey, couple, who wants to come on stage? How about you two?" So this couple comes on stage. Hey, random couple that I don't know. Wife, you get over here. Husband, you get over there. Wife, ask your husband to come to you, and husband say no. Okay. Wife says, "Come over here." Husband says no. Wife, how do you feel? I'm upset. Explore yourself and tell me why you're upset that your husband's not coming to you. Magically, she has this perfect story about how her mother left her as a child, and this has impacted her. And he's like, "You know what? That's what your issue is. Work on that. Thank you. Have a good day." Mm-hmm. Ask the husband, why don't you come to your wife? Like, what is going on with you that you can't meet your wife halfway or even part the way? That's not part of the discussion. That's not even brought up. It's the woman's issue that has to get resolved. And once she resolves her issue, then y'all be fine. You found love now. Sit your butt down.
But he's still like coming over here to me. Like, I need him to come here. He won't come here.
It's your problem for being upset about it. It's not his problem.
Okay, suppose I'm not upset that he won't come here, but I still need him to come here. Isn't that an issue?
Hey. Only
why won't my husband come to me?
Huh?
Why won't my husband come to me? Is he fucking another bitch? Like, you better tell me.
None of this is brought up. Not even addressed. Like, hey, you need to. It's weak.
Why would he? Like, I don't understand. Why would, if your husband is right, honey, come here. Like, I don't get why he wouldn't want. What the fuck? What?
I'm telling you what I saw, and I was like, "This is that bullshit."
But to me, it sounds like this is like one of these people, these men who swear to God that the issue with marriage is the woman.
Of course.
and that we don't obey, and we don't. That's what it is. Women nowadays, we don't obey, and it's because we have so much baggage and we have so much mouth that we're just not good wives, especially Black women. So this is why they stray to other races, because those races listen and they can be controlled.
No, they don't, because they trying to go to Thailand and get them a woman now.
Sounds like a pyramid scheme.
They do. I mean, a lot of men go to like Japan and Thailand and Jamaican and
Japanese women ain't playing that shit.
You'd be surprised how many women are actually trained as from birth to be timid.
Japan's like, fuck all y'all niggas. No. Thailand, you go to somewhere else, but not Japan. They ain't playing that shit.
I'm just saying it was just odd. And then they were selling like CDs. He and his wife were selling like CDs and books and shit, and like you can get a bundle as though you can just
that's a scam. It's whatever.
You can fix your marriage. Even Terry was like, nah, David. I was like, okay, thanks, man. Because I was like, I don't even want to be here. And then we actually started fighting because this is funny. No, this is funny. So again, she dragged me I didn't want to go to the ship. I was like, all right, so I'm here, I'm listening, we're talking. So as we're walking out, I'm like, hey, babe, like I thought, I understood the message of a lot of things that we go through comes from our past. That's psychology. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of projection. Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm like, there's nothing new in that state. Anyway, I was talking to her and she was so focused on the fact that her friend Melanie, she wasn't able to see her friend Melanie because I was like, the fuck? Then I got mad. I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, so what is about your childhood that your wife was ignoring you? Did you get upset, David?
My mama ignored me. When I said, Mama, can I have some ice cream? She said, no, David, I gotta go to work. I was like, Mama, don't leave me, Mama. And now my wife ignored me. No, I'm sorry. I just fucked around. I do have some issues, but yeah.
Everybody has issues, right? Everybody does. We all have baggage. Men have baggage. Women have baggage. Stop saying that it's the woman. That is so old-fashioned to believe that women are the ones who have so much baggage that they don't listen. You need to listen to your husband. Your husband is trying to tell you.
Talk about nothing though.
But I'm telling you, that's what it sounds like to me that these people are trying to express. And it's not that. You're a partnership. This is a partnership. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know it.
So I think it's also true. And I feel like even though they were talking to couples, I think they understand that just by statistics and biologically, whatever, women are more likely to be the ones to say, let me read this. Let me look into this. Again, this was Terry's idea, not mine. Like, she organized the wives to bring the husbands here, right? So women are just more apt to be like, what can I do to make the marriage better? And then therefore it does kind of, and then they're kind of going towards the target audience. Most churches is full of women anyway. I mean, no matter what the denomination. So it just kind of went like with that. So I was like,
because we're caregivers, right? So we do bring people together because we want to resolve issues, right? We want everybody to be okay, right? Yeah. That's just who we are as women, right? But at the same time, within your marriage, you want everybody in the household to be okay, so that you have a harmonious household. But as a marriage, it should be a partnership. If you're having issues and I'm having issues, we may need to go to counseling to see someone together and maybe separately, right?
You always do what the man says and everything will be fine. You'll have a big house, a fancy car, well-behaved children, no crime, no nothing. Just do what the man says.
Even in this family, the man did most of the talking. The wife was passive. She was there to support him, period. And I felt it was kind of weird. They were not equals. Like, I mean, like he was like, my wife wrote a book. My wife did this. Your wife can talk. And then she only talked to the extent that she was like, tells her to. It just again, maybe I'm just like, Terry.
No, but that's an old-fashioned way of marriage. Seriously. I mean, it's an old-fashioned way. And it's like none of my aunts or my mom or anybody, they rebelled against that whole thing so much. But that's how their previous, moms and grandpa, all that's how they were. Like, my grandmother was very timid, very, she was docile to her husband because that's how it was supposed to be done then. But now, no, we're partners. So we don't need to do all of that. That's why he's not in charge. I'm not in charge. We're both in charge.
We should try to work it out together. Yeah.
You got it wrong, Karen.
I was like,
it's a dictatorship.
It was a very interesting talk. Anyway, I would say thank you, ladies, for hanging out. And we'll see what happens this week. I will see you, Stacey, for the Oval. As we continue this lovely Tyler Perry's madness. And next week we got the same roster as we had this week. If you're a fan of Mayor of Kingstown, that will be done when the season's over. We will try to wrap that up in one. Huh?
When is the house divided over?
Monster Pop?
House divided.
Oh, next week. This week should be the last episode. If it's consistent with the numbers, it should be like eight episodes a season. So Friday should be
8 episodes. Okay.
It should be. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. So then Friday will be freed up, I guess. Wow, great rabbit hole story. Yeah, I know, Marcus. My bad. It's a lot of things going on. And sometimes we just share.
That's why they, like what Marcus said. They said that's why they took Obey in the wedding. Well, I think he meant that's why they put it in there. But people take it out. Like when my son married his wife just a couple of months ago, was no Obey in it.
Yeah, they do. Yes.
Yeah, the minister did not say that. He just, you're gonna love each other. You're gonna be a partnership, and this forever, basically, right?
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, Terry and I, we did our own vows. Was drinking Kool-Aid involved?
Yeah, my kid, they did it too. They did their own vows. They did.
There's no Kool-Aid, but they were like just refreshments.
You didn't get seated, David, did you?
Oh, damn it. No, it was none of that. It was none of that. It's like, hey, we have a private men's session. And I was like, there ain't gonna be none of that.
Meet us downstairs and lock the door.
I was like, Was like, the
and if you hear any screams, women, it's just us men, venting.
It's hashtag man shit. That should be the hashtag for this season of Snowfall. Ladies, thanks so much. I appreciate you. I will see. I'll see you around.
Have a great week.
Yeah, you too. Stacey. One more time. Doble. I'm saying.